Hey, Steve Zook here. Welcome back to Polk Zoo channel and the guitar ladder system. Yeah, I thought I try to come up with a little theme for my videos. Today, I think I'm going to talk about warming up with color. So, yeah, I mean, warming up is really important, and the more technique you have, the longer it takes to warm up. It takes me about 45 minutes to warm up completely to where I can play extremely difficult riffs on acoustic or electric, especially acoustic. It takes even longer to warm up. But I mean, simple warm up things is good to do too, like just kind of pseudo chromatics. Just mindless stuff is good to do too. But warming up with color, which is kind of my theme today, would be more like maybe taking the diminished scale, which is a 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. Come down a half step. 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4. The diminished scale, half step, whole step scale, and then do that. And you can do it like double triplets. Maybe chromatically. Everything you practice doesn't have to be earth-shaking, with the diminished scale, and then you can move it in minor thirds and it repeats itself, kind of like the diminished chord that becomes a version of itself every minor third. But I like this sequence. I've showed it before, but I'll show it again. Then I like to come down. Now sometimes I'll go into the diminished arpeggio. A little augmented splash. That's just the arpeggio is that. And you come down, then you kind of chromaticize in the second string. Augmented splash. Gives you that kind of Martino. Maybe work that chromatically. It's almost hard to do this slow. It kind of falls into a kind of like an ice skating thing where you have a little more speed. Also, using the diminished arpeggio on the bottom 3 string is a good thing to practice, and if you can kind of do something like this. So practice that, coming down a half step. That's a good one. By the way, if you're not sick of the guitar once in a while, you're not practicing enough. And you're not practicing with enough discipline. I mean, you're going to I love guitar, I love playing, but once in a while, I just got so sick of it because I put so much into it. So, repetition's the mother of mastery. So, if you don't once in a while just want to get away from it, maybe you're not practicing enough, But yeah, simple things like that. With the augmented splash. Dotted eighth. So yeah, working on the bottom 3. Here's the arpeggio. And if you practice the hell out of this, then you can, it will come out with a lot more fluidity and speed. And musical, I want to stress musical, because too many people just play fast and it's not musical. And I'm using a Samick made in Korea, I think in the late 90s, JZ too. If you can find one of these, if you can find a good one, they're a huge value. This one's $749 with a hard case. It sounds like something you could pay a ton more money for. I really love this guitar. But yeah, the diminish is good to work. Like I said, double triplets. The sequence. The arpeggio. 1 flat 3, flat 5, double flat 7, and then kind of chromaticize on the second string. Little augmented splash. We work that chromatically. But you want to work on sequences and patterns for all the different colors, diminished, whole tone, harmonic minor, melodic minor, all those different ones, pentatonic. But anyway, the diminish is a beautiful color. It's great for warming up because of the 1 2 4, 1 3 4 1 2 4. It's kind of easy to remember. But yeah, I love the diminished sound. Of course, the diminished chord is a high tension chord. It's good for traveling, demands resolution. It's a high tension chord. It likes to move around. So you want to be working, diminished patterns and colors and kind of get used. Of course, a lot of heavy metal people like Yngwie will do things like this. Anyway, yeah, diminish is good to work, and even though I let my fingers flap out a lot too, it's good to also tuck them in and work that way, just to give your right hand a little extra work. Like I said, the bottom 3 strings kind of chromaticize. Put that augmented splash in. Diminish is an interesting chord. You always want to play a chord and then resolve off of it. I mean, the most important thing is, and even great guitar players like Steve Howe have said this, is don't just practice, explore every day. Work on improvisation. Always play a chord and go somewhere. See where you can go. Like if I do a diminished chord, then I might go to something else. Always be improvising. Always be trying to find new ways to put chords together. And then you'll increase your improvisational foundation and vocabulary, which is really what the guitar ladder system is all about, is learning to improvise, because huge growth comes from moving guitar playing from the conscious mind to the subconscious, inputting and seeding, just like planting a seed in good soil, seeding great information into the subconscious. And the subconscious mind, folks, is a giant. It's running the physiology of your body. It can take you on deep growth if you feed it correctly. Excuse me. Anyway, yeah, diminish is great, man. And everything you play doesn't have to sound great because you're experimenting, and all your experimentation goes into your subconscious as well. But yeah, diminish is great. Also, I've shown this lick before. Which is an augmented color. You can do the diminish on the different sets of strings. You can fill that in. Come down a half step. Diminish is an interesting chord. It likes to move around and then resolve to something else. I'll just stop right. I'll make this one short for a change. I'll shock everybody. Alright folks, take care. If you're interested in this guitar, it's really nice. It plays really good. It's got an EMG pickup. It sounds like a higher end guitar. It's a lot more guitar than 749. It really has a hard case. It plays great. Okay, take care folks. My phone's ringing.